Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks, and tutorials, and of course, I like to do this in complete survival. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top 3 OP bugs / glitches in the latest version of the game, and for anyone who is wondering what version that is, it's the 1.20.72 version. Now remember, all of the bugs and glitches that are currently going to be shown in this video could actually change due to changes of updates, so bear that in mind if you're watching this at a later date in time. Yeah, they may not work if it has updated, so just make sure that you're in the right update. With that being said, let's jump straight on into the video. So for glitch number 1, I want to talk about the 0-tick wool farm. It's not just a wool farm though. We can actually get pumpkins, called pumpkins, and brown and red mushrooms from this thing. The only problem is we have to reset these little mobs every time we want to use this, although with the sheep we just need to make sure it's got grass so they can obviously regrow the fur, and yeah, we are good to go. You can do this with every color wool as well, which is pretty nice. And the reason I'm mentioning this one at the start of the video is because I really have a strong feeling this is going to get patched out of the game very soon. Now remember, I am on the Simply Survival realm, so I've got this set up on my realm. This in fact has already been patched out of the game once, and it did return. So yeah, this is incredibly OP. I've actually had to add even more chests. See right here? Yeah, I've nearly got full chests from it. And basically all it is these are on a chunk border. These mobs are on a chunk border, and we're just shearing them on a chunk border, as you can see. And I've got this little redstone device set up, and it simply stretches down a few chunks. So basically the mobs are not going to be loaded, but the shears are going to be loaded, and that's how this system kind of works. It's kind of glitchy, as you can see, and the amount of stuff that you actually get. So if I look down here, you can see the redstone all loaded, but the mobs, none of those are loaded. And that's how, like I said, this system works. So I'm going to turn this on, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to wait very long. I've said this before, and I will say it again. This is extremely OP to a point now where it could be annoying if you wait too long. You cannot get a storage system on this kind of farm because, yeah, the hoppers will not pick it up as fast as we need to collect it. So right now we will be getting brown mushrooms, red mushrooms, pumpkins, and 3 types of wool. And like I said, I'm not going to wait too long because I don't want to create any like long-lasting lag, and I don't want to spend all day having to pick up the materials. But just from that short amount of time, look how many stacks are on the floor of each one. This is absolutely insane. Guys, if you have not took advantage of this already, seriously, you need to take advantage of this. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure, in fact, I'm 99% sure this will get removed out of the game. To be honest, I'm not really sure what I'm going to need so many mushrooms for, but, you know, just because I can get them so easily, I'm just going to, you know, save them. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not really sure what to do with the mushrooms, but one thing I do know what to do with is the black wool, or at least I think we can do it with white as well. I'm going to go to my villagers right now because having that wool farm essentially gives us an infinite emerald source. That is correct. So what I'm going to do is head down to my villager trading station, and I'm going to find a villager that will buy black wool off me, which is one of these guys. All right, that's grey. And another grey. Come on, we're looking for black. Black right there. And like I said, we can just sell those, and we will have an infinite source of emeralds. I mean, yeah, it is pretty good, right? And then, of course, with the emeralds, you can get a bunch more stuff anyway. So, yeah, it's pretty OP. If you're wanting to build this specific farm, which is really easy to build, but if you want to find a video with a little bit more detail, just simply go to the description below, and I'll put a full tutorial right down there. With that being said, let's jump on to glitch number 2. Glitch / exploit number 2 is stacked regeneration effect. Basically, we set up a little farm like this. It's not really a farm. It's just basically a bunch of these trapped in like a hole, as you can see. I'm not really sure we need the corner bits in, but long story short, if I get myself one of these, or just a couple of these, you can see right now I've got no status effects, so there's no effects on me, and I'm about to get myself some free regeneration. Basically, I've got it set up in this formation. All it is 5 of these in each hole. Really easy to set up. And some chains. I'm going to put this down, and then we're going to kill it with a looting 3 sword. I think it has to be a looting 3 sword. And boom, I get myself a little bit of regeneration. I get 1 minute 30, which is absolutely insane. I'm not sure why I get so much, like, per hit. like, I was able to get up to 25 minutes earlier, and all I did was add, like, a few fish in here. So what I'm going to do is make an automatic farm where the fish automatically come in, because I do have a fish farm already. So, yeah, instead of having to place the buckets like this, I'm going to make some kind of automatic farm, and that way, I'm going to be able to do this super, super fast. So just from 3 fish kills, or 4 fish kills, we are now on 4 minutes 50, which is pretty nice, if I do say so myself. I'm going to continue to boost these up like that, and hopefully, I mean, we can get to around about 10-15 minutes maybe. Let's see, maybe a little bit less. I mean, only time will tell. How many we got left? We got that many left. Let's see what we're on at the moment. Well, we're on 10 minutes. I mean, that's good enough for me. I'm just going to save the rest for when I actually need it. Right now, I don't need this. I mean, I suppose this unlimited regeneration will be quite good for when they nerf the raid farms. This would be a pretty good effect to have on permanently if you could bulk this system up, which is definitely something I'm going to be doing in survival very soon, so keep an eye out for that tutorial. Anyway, the stacked regeneration effect, very, very OP. If you've not done this in your survival world yet, it's as simple as a few pieces of glass, water, chains, axolotls, and just some fish. So, yeah, on to the next one. And last but no means least, we have an every item duplication glitch. Now, a few of you may recognize this. Yes, it is the regeneration duplication glitch. It has got nothing to do with the previous glitch. They just happen to be both regen glitches, which is kind of funny. But yeah, this one, a lot of people saying it's patched. It is most definitely not patched, although the things that are patched are the illegals that used to be able to be obtained via this glitch. You can no longer get illegals via the regen dupe, but you can duplicate every item in the game simply by doing what I'm about to do. So basically, I've got a little chunk here, as you can see, a little platform, and on the edge of the platform, I've got some chests hanging over with some extended pistons inside this chunk, and yeah, basically, these are in their own chunk. So what we're going to do is basically pull this lever, and now these are in this chunk. So when I save and quit, I mean, I think I can just save and quit straight away, but I will have to wait for 3 minutes because I am on a realm. So what I'm going to do is save and quit and wait for 3 minutes. Again, I am on a realm. So, yeah, for that one person, or at least a few people who are going to ask, does it work on realms? I am literally on my realm right now. Alright? So, yeah, I'll see you in 3 minutes. Sweet, we are now loading back into the realm, and upon logging in, you will see that we have duplicated our items. Specifically, we've duplicated the chests. One thing I keep forgetting to do on this, by the way, is showing you, yeah, there's some items in each of these, which I actually did this time. I probably should have showed you that at the beginning. Again, I keep forgetting to do that, but now we have successfully duplicated all of our items. Again, yeah, it's not as simple as what you just saw, so I'm going to put a full tutorial in the description below, but maybe that tutorial is slightly outdated due to the illegals being not working anymore, being patched. So I don't know, maybe I'll do an updated version. But that, my friends, is literally all of my top 3 OP glitches in the game. Now, if you think there is a much better OP glitch that you think should be on this list, let me know in the comments below. Well, I don't know if it's OP, but dude, yeah, that was not OP. It was like really bad. Did you see how I loaded in? Well, I'll leave that in, but of course it would be raining at the end of the video, and that is all I've got time for today. I will catch you guys on the next one.